We're going to do a brief video on QCOM stock. That's Qualcomm stock, and we've got a daily chart of Qualcomm up here for you. We're going to show you an hourly chart, a daily chart, a weekly chart, and then some algorithmically generated entry prices that RBM Research puts out every morning before 7 a.m. Let's take a look at this stock. We've got a 200-day moving average. You can see that the stock is below the 200-day moving average. It's in a bear market. It's been in a bear market all the way back here since approximately July of 2022, starting to get very severe bear market. Now you can see this sell-off. Qualcomm's down $9 today, almost 9% at $102.63. Its high today is 105. Its low is 101 and change. Volume's 8 million shares. Average daily volume is about 7.3 million shares, and it's about 20 after 10 on the 3rd of November. Let's take a quick look and see what's going on with this stock. You can see that it put in a bottom here, like most stocks on October 13th, or I should say a lot of stocks, rallied up, but it just kind of ran out of steam. The 20-day moving average went flat for a little bit. Now it's turned back down. The 5-day moving average in green has rolled over, and as you can see, the stock put in a huge gap from 112 to about 105. It's a $7 gap, which is pretty big for a stock like this. So the reality of the situation, if we take a longer-term view, this stock's been in the downtrend for a long time, all the way back here since February of 22, in a deep bear market. First in March and now again in June, and it just continues to sell off. Let's take a look at the weekly chart and get an idea of what the weekly support and resistance looks like. I'm not really too sure about this stock in terms of its technical structure, but we can see back here in March of 2020 it violated the 200-week moving average and bounced off of it, put in a great rally. It did not bounce here. It's not only came down and rallied up, but now it's sold down lower this week. So a couple weeks ago, back here on the 10th, the week of the 10th of October, put in that initial break, but now it's come and put in another low. This is a really bad sign for this stock because it's just not being supported by the 200-week moving average. Now, a lot of times you'll get violations, as you see down here. You can see these kind of violations, but this is a different violation. This is a very severe secondary sell-off. It's attacked it twice and been successful the second time. So bottom line is it's broke through the 200-week moving average. It's below the 20-week moving average and below the 5-week moving average. So the short-term forecast for this stock is definitely still down. Let's take a look and see. This is an hourly chart with a 200-hour moving average on it. Broke through this 200-hour moving average back in August of 2022. That's in August 19th. That's a really, really long time. You'll see it made an attempt to get through it in early October, but failed. And all this here was extreme selling. This was people basically bought this bottom back here on October 13th and tried to, optimistically hope that this would come up to here at about the 132 level, but it just didn't happen. And when it didn't happen, now they've panicked this morning and they've sold it off. So short-term analysis, let's go back to a daily chart. This stock, short-term analysis, is down for this stock. However, the stock's beginning to get oversold. So in the short run, like today, tomorrow, the next day, you're looking at low 90s, mid 90s at the worst case, like 95 for this stock, I would say, because it's oversold. We're going to get it. You can see the stock has a lot of people buy it when it dips. It's fairly well traded. So I suspect that we're going to get a decent buy here. Again, it could go to low 90s, 95, but I think after that it's going to rally. So I think short-term 95-ish, maybe 93-ish, then back up to probably maybe even 105 or to 107, and then we'll have to take a look and see if that's a bottom or not. The reality of it is there's something going on with this stock from probably a fundamental perspective. From a technical perspective, there's no support here. If you go all the way, you really have to get your support. You got to get down to $58. I'm not predicting that. This is all for entertainment purposes only, but there's no significant support till you get in the high 50s. So let's take a look at RBM Research right now. RBM's saying to buy this stock today at 108.41 on a one-day hold. We do 1, 5, and 20-day holds on this particular algorithm for Qualcomm QCOM. $108.41 all the way up to $111.68, and that's way above where the market is traded today. The high today is 105.18. So that's good news. We priced it, the algorithm priced it way above the market and said, hey, if you give me a good price, I'll buy it, but I'm not going to buy a deep discount. And that in this case was a great call by the algorithm. You can get access to all of our algorithms. We put out 190 stocks every morning by 7 a.m. These are all out for the 3rd, and they come out every Monday through Friday before 7 a.m. You can get them all at rbamresearch.com. Link in the description below. Absolutely free, no credit card required. We cover 190 stocks, the most liquid most liquid futures contracts, the major forex pairs, and BTC crypto. And again, link in the description below. Follow to RBAM Research, put in your email address, and get immediate free access with no credit card required. Everything you've heard and seen on here, including entry prices and my commentaries, for entertainment purposes only. Can't use it for anything other than entertainment. You should always do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that as well. And if you have a great comment for us, especially comments on what you would like to see in the future, we'd love to hear them in the comment section below.